au itabia resilu risala ala nimra 0913
The Dawn on iRadio.
Yes, a very good morning to you and welcome to another edition of the Dawn program on iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. It's Friday, the 22nd of August 2025. My name is Emmanuel Joseph Akile, together with Darlington Moses, who's behind the social media coverage. And I'll be right here in the studio with you on the show from now up to 8 a.m. Well, thank you for starting your day with the Dawn program. It airs on iRadio every weekday from 6 to 8 to comment on any story that will be featuring on today's edition of The Dawn. Do not hesitate. You can later on be part of the conversation by dialing 0911 or 22986 a text message on 13986. You can also stream these broadcasts live by logging on to our website, iRadio.org. Follow us on Facebook and X at iRadio Juba. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, iRadio South Sudan. صباح الخير مستمع راديو، أهلا ومرحبا بك في حلقة جديدة من برنامج الدون اليوم الجمعة الموافق 22/8/2025. البرنامج في يوم الاسبوع من الساعه 6 ل 8. شارك معنا بعدين بالاتصال لارقامنا ورسل لنا رساله نصيه. تابعونا على الانترنت على الموقع iRadio.org، على الفيسبوك واكس على iRadio جوبا، وما تنسى تتابعنا على يوتيوب شانل iRadio South Sudan. فاصل ومنه فقره بتاع ريزيدنس ريبورت. مرحبا بك مرة ثانية. نرفع التليفونات في فقرة ريزيدنس ريبورت. iRadio.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
نعم.
Akile.
صباح النور أبو جاس.
كسمة طاوة بسيطة لكن على ذي بس علينا دوجو في طرف أشيل تلميذ
دوجو في طرف ودوجو كل يوم في طرف، شيء تحدي تمام.
وتحياتي له إلى بنقول له وعويلا يشيل هل دورة جاي وأتبطلوا كات.
نعم.
أنا بهاي عم ذكر تقول أنا زي ما قلت لك وسليمان في هاي تراوا وأستاذ مجوك نايم ديما زمان لو دينوم نتايت عيال كلا كلاسون نايم ليه حتى الزمن زده. وشوف لنا كنا بيسليهم بنجان وبعدين سلطان جوزيف كمان ذات نايم تاني من دجاج وأنا ما أعرف مشكلة توشينه. وبعدين أسمع كثرة هلاك وماما ماريا وجميع المتسلين. ما الناس بقول في هاي بتاعي طبعا الناس في موسم أوروبي جو بايع يسمع شديد ناس مريض بتاعتين بيتو ما في حاجة نتاعي. بس عندي معقولة بتيجي في لا دايم في حصري إن الانemployment كتير في دولة بتاعنا هنا. لكن القاعدة بتاعنا نظام selective employment. قبل زمان كان فينا أول بتواني ده أيلو منصب. هنا بتقول مايا أيلو أنت منصب. بتاعتنا أقول عملوا ده كله كايدو رئيس اللي عملوا. طبعا ده على هاي بيتو. لكن ده ليش بيتا عملوا بيتو. They got his own blood, DNA blood بتاعه. وبعدي جماعة ده أوكي ناس ونيجا ودريج مالك وبعدي مالك كان برا من إنه بعد إنه بعد يشتغل ما كفرصة ده وين ما ده بدري كذا كانوا باترون جديد باترون ما بدري أكثر بدم رينا بلد كتانا ده دين ميريتوكراسي فنسي البراغماتيزم ناس كده فرصة كده أربعتايس كده كومبيت كانوا نجا فيها كومبيتين بيكون كويس على لهم لكن ما مسلكيش عشان دي بتوع يابو أبوينت يلا بتاع جنازة بيانكا فرصة بتعمل لين ديري كل شغل فكلام بتاع دي ان اي ابوينتمنت ده وما بيساعد بلف لنا تلاقوا رئيس بتاع جنوبين كله ما بتاع دينا كول مانيان ولا وانيكا ولا جيمس كون ولا منو كبار قالوا رئيس بتاع اكيل جوزيف سليمان هناك ابو جاز جاي كل جماعه محتاجين لخدمات محتاجين لفرص بتعمل. شكرا السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. دراي بتاعك وشكرا له. ايراديو.
صباح الخير إيمانويل جوزيف أكيله.
صباح النور.
باتيستا أرمانو من قرية الخضراء.
نعم.
أبو جاز أنا وليت كبير جاز كثير وإيمانا قوي الليلة إنت جيدا اللي زدني برا وشكرا مبروك لك ده منافسة كويس عشان تتأكد إنه حظ ده وحظ. صباح الخير له هناك أول متصل قدامي وصباح الخير لكل استاف بتاعكم هناك على راسهم بيتا. وصباح خير لكل أصدقاء بتاع برنامج بتدونا صباحي كل يوم بدقوا تليفونات. وسلام بتاعي لناس اللي بيكتبوا رسائل ما قاعدين نسمع أصواتهم لكن بنسمعوا بواسطة جتا رسائلهم كله رسائل كويسة وبيسلموا علينا برضو بيسلموا لكل زور رسالة في صباح بتاع الليلة. وسلام الأخير بمشي لمستمعين الأكثر من المعتصرين في 10 ولايات و3 مناطق الإدارية وقيامات حكومات بتاعه كله. الفقد الناس في نهاية اليوم بتاع امبارح أو بداية يوم بتاع الليل أن يقول الرب عطى الرب عكس يكون اسم الرب مبارك. وليانين نتمنى إنه ربنا يشفيهم عشان يقوموا نعملوا ديفلوبمنت سوا للبلد ده محتاج لنا. والمسافرين دول يصلوا بسلامة والجون يقول لهم الحمد لله سلامة. أسبانا في قرية كويسين. طبعا المطر ده على مستوى عام أنا ما بقدر أتكلم فيه، لكن إن شاء الله يكون خير وبركة لكل الناس. الليلة يوم الجمعة يوم 22 ده نتمنى إنه الدعاء بتاع إخواننا المسلمين من أجل الوحدة ومن أجل الخير وبركات بين الناس، ومن أجل إنه كل زول يقدر يلقى بتعكيس يجيبوه بعدين لأولاده في البيت نهاية اليوم. شكرا. جراسيا.
Alright, gracias لمشاركتك. عايز يلقى كيز بتاع ايش يجيبوا لي يالو. Radio.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is me, Joseph.
Welcome, Joseph from Muniki.
Thank you, my brother. Let me greet you in the studio with your team. Let me send my regard to our people in POCs, our people in the hospital, and the rest in detention facilities. My brother, we are somehow okay in the area. We thank God we are woke up now. I want to commend the newly appointed Minister of Finance, which is the former Minister, Atian Ding Atian. During 2021, Atian was getting the dollar in 80,000. And after his coming to the ministry, was reduced to 37.8 until the time that he's being removed. Akile also was paying salaries monthly during his time. Now he's being appointed back as a minister. In time, that dollar has gone to close to 700,000. He's being appointed, then people got more than a year without salary, because now when you count a month, there is more than 12 months has not been paid as a result now. And all this along, President is looking for the solution, the economic sector. And we claim that time it is not removed up to date. Our economy may not be in this situation. So we welcome him in that position whether there's no liquidity in accordance to the finance language in our country now. They talk about liquidity in bank, there's no money. And he's being appointed back. Our hope as a citizen of South Sudan, we were stand by that man. We don't know himself as a person, but we know on his work at that time. He was appointed a minister. We know him also in time that he was a commissioner general. But he's being removed for the issues being removed. We know them. We used to listen on them. But for us as a citizen of South Sudan, what we want, let the economy of the country be established, be a good economy. And what we want from them, it is his stand. So my message to him, let him stand with the citizen of South Sudan. He's a national minister. It is not for the person. He's not appointed for the interest of the single group. Let him continue with his duties of those times. And congratulations to him. Thank you.
All right, thank you. He's commenting there on the presidential decree last evening for the appointment of Atian Ding Atian as the new Minister of Finance and Planning, replacing Dr. Marial Dongrin Ater, and it was actually a decree which was read out on the state on television SSBC last evening. Dr. Deo Matok, who was the Minister of Investment, was also released and also or relieved from his position, and Arab Nui Arab, the first and the secretary in the finance ministry, was also relieved. ده بعد من التقارير أو القرارات الجمهورية اللي ورت امبارح. راديو.
Yes, good morning. Emmanuel Joseph Akile.
Good morning.
Yes, morning to you. You are talking to Reverend Young from Jabal.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you. So, my best greeting to all regular callers, writers, and listeners. So, we are here in Jabal. We are peacefully, no problem to us here. So, Emmanuel, my brother, what I can talk about this morning, very shortly, it is removal of our minister here in Juba, in national government. So, it is good. Congratulations for the ASEAN who was appointed yesterday. But let me say, our problem as citizens of South Sudan, it is not sacking of minister totally. It is peace. We need only peace in South Sudan. So when you see, my brother, when you know that you should borrow today and you will be sacked for 3 months, 4 months, you have to think, if these people are going to remove me very shortly, you have to corrupt to take money. If they give you a time, like 2 years, 4 years, 3 years, you should do something. If not, the corruption will not end in South Sudan. So, what we should have to talk about the citizens of South Sudan and what burning us, it is only peace. We need only peace. Let our president know that peace, let them give peace a chance to us so that we should have to work. Everybody will not rely on money that will receive. If there is no money, if there is a peace, you children will never buy about money that they receive from government. You work for your hand. So if they use to remove people, like you only spend 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and you should be removed out from that position. So that you should have to know that you corrupt, so that there is no accountability in South Sudan. Even though you take money, no one will bring you to accountability tomorrow to ask you where is this money and you take them from where. Nothing. So let our president bearing in his mind that a removal of the minister shortly, 3 months, 4 months, let them stop it. I'm just begging them. So let them give them time so that he should know he's going to do economic to be in the place. If there is no peace, even you talk about the economy to be bring on, nothing will do itself. And thank you.
All right, thank you. رسالتك واصل في محله. راديو. All right, فقدناك في الخط. We go for this commercial break and we'll be right back.
Are you tired of the long queues while transferring money? Well, MTN Momo International Money Transfer is finally here. You can now send and receive money to Uganda or Kenya, or receive money from the rest of the world. Experience financial freedom and easy life with Momo. To access the service, dial *200 *1 *3 hash.
Albonain. Always at your service. For all wholesale traders, save more for your people. Wholesale food items available now. Sugar, rice, oil, and more, including cars and beyond. Top quality, competitive prices. To place your order, WhatsApp 09123 03076 or 09123 06078, or visit us at Juba Airport Road. Albonain, always at your service. Don't miss out. Quantities are limited.
For too long, The echoes of conflict have scarred our land, tearing the very fabric of our communities. Years of war tore our nation and broke our soul. Where is the promise? South Sudan, a nation born from hope, shaped by resilience, now calls us to a new song, a song of peace, harmony, and forgiveness. Let go of anger and hate. Open your hearts. Every tribe, every clan, join the effort. The same spirit that united us at independence still lives within us. It is time to mend what was broken, to forgive what was done, and to embrace our shared identity as South Sudanese. Today, let us choose a different path. Unity over division, healing over hurt, and understanding over anger. From every village and town, let peace and unity be renowned. Every individual, every community has a vital role to play. Let us reject the divisions of the past and work together for a future where peace is not just a dream, but our lived reality. Forgiveness is our strength. Harmony is our path. And a rebuilt nation is our promise. This message is brought to you by TFN and the Central Equatorial State Ministry of Peace Building.
In the skies above South Sudan, trust begins on the ground. At South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority, we don't just manage aviation, we uphold your right to safe, secure, and sustainable air travel. Every flight path is guided by international standards. Every airport protected with enhanced security. Every decision made with future generations in mind. From air traffic control to passenger safety, South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority is investing in systems, people, and policies that guarantee quality service delivery. We are not just overseeing aviation, we are building a reliable, transparent, and resilient airspace for all. Because you deserve to fly with confidence, you deserve to land with peace of mind. South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority. Safe, secure, sustainable. For more information, visit our website at www.sscaa.gov.ss or reach us on support@sscaa.gov.ss.
Your eye on South Sudan. iRadio. Your eye on South Sudan. iRadio.
This is the Dawn Show on iRadio. Wake up. Get information. Get education. Get everything that you need on iRadio.
مرحبا بك مرة ثانية مستمع راديو دلوقتي نواصل في فقرتنا بتاع ريسيدنس ريبورت قبل ما نمشي لعناوين الأخبار. راديو.
الو راديو.
يس.
إيمانويل جسم أكيله.
نعم.
صباح الخير.
صباح النور.
أنا بحييك يا إيمانويل أكيله ونحيي أخوي كبير أبو جاز. أنا لكم جاز كثير. باتي سارمان دافيد مقوق فرنواو وأخوي كبير الفنان اللي بقول كير مادوين إلكشن 2026 أبرام مكليري أربعي والله أنت عارف يا إيمان ولا كله على فنانين إنه حق دائما بيعمل تعبير نعم لإلكشن لكن هنا دايرين قبل إلكشن دايرين التنمية دايرين خدمات تمام دايرين البيز ودايرين سلام ودايرين الإيكونومي يكون تمام التغيير واجب يا إيمان ولا كله. أنا بتمنى الرئيس يرجع إذا كان بيشيل الزول وبغلط وتاني لما يرجع ورا ويجيب الزول ده كلي يعصب ضميره بعد كده ويشكل بيقول والله الرئيس ده عنده ثقة معي وأنا سأرى جيت. أنا بتمنى إخوان أسيان ولا دمنو أسيان ياكي كاريتا جابوك بثقة بتاع الرئيس تمام عشان كده الشعب كده من ده نفسه ارجع ل 24 سنه كامل اريس كده غير مواطنين بتاعك عشان انت تقول شالو انه غلط لكن انت لو جيت وقت في الأوبرا بتاع دكتور مريان دونغرين الأوبرا ده عندنا شعب يقول والله اي زول بعد كده ما عندنا فيه تراث
ومننا برا بتغير بتاع دكتور بتاع كاربا ده دكتور كاربا ده رجع ودانا كاربا
دكتور ستيفن ديو داو.
يس انا ده كويس يعني مطوق ده ولا كاربا بتاعه ده يرجع بمعلومه
ده ستيفن ديو مطوق. نعم سوري ده ستيفن ديو مطوق.
يس ستيفن يا ايمانويل اخوي كويس الكاربا ده الدول الجديده الجامعات ده والله شوفوا الشغل بتاع كاربا ده اما ترجعوا لنا كاربا اما تطلع كاربا ده كرينا على وايد اكيرا جونا في النوم زمان بلاش بالكاربا ده بتوزع للدول الجديد عند السكرتري بتاع فاينانشال اللي هو الروب بلاش تشتغل مع وزير الجديد ادينا قدنا ولا لكيفكم ولا شعناكم ده حق بتاع الدوله بتاع جنوب السودان يا وزراء الجداد نينا ما شارككم ادينا قدنا بس.
نعم ده قرن مجاك بول. يس
شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا جزيلا. وطبعا هو بيتكلم في التعيينات اللي حصلوا امبارح في القرارات اللي طلع من رئيس الجمهوريه لاعفاء بتاع الدكتور مريال دونغرين اتير وزير بتاع الماليه والتخطيط، والدكتور ديو مطوق. دكتور ديو مطوق طبعا شالوه من محل بتاعه كوزير بتاع الاستثمار او مينستر اوف انفستمنت، وبعد ذاك برضه وكيل بتاع الوكيل الاول لوزاره او وكيل الاول لوزاره الماليه اللي هو اروب نوي اروب. وكمان في التعيين الثاني جاء السيد أتيان دينغ أتيان كوزير جديد للمالية والتخطيط، وهو قبل كده كان وزير بتاع المالية. جوزيف مجاك جاء كوزير جديد للاستثمار في محل بتاع الدكتور ديو مطوق، وكمان قرن مجاك بول وبقى الوكيل الأول لوزارة المالية. راديو هلو راديو.
السلام.
نعم.
كيف شرطيب؟
نعم منو معنا؟
صباح الخير، مع خضر قنبة صابيني دمازن من مدينة واو.
نعم تفضل سابينو.
حقيقة أنا دار أتدخل الليلة موضوع بتاع وزارة المالية الوزير بشيله بيجيهم. المشكلة ما كده. المشكلة وين القروش بالبنك؟ ده المشكلة الأول. المشكلة وين القروش بالبنك؟ القرار كان جل زمان عنه أي تاجر مثلا أي زول ورث قروش في البنك انت تشيل حاجه بسيطه ولازم تتجاه هذه القروش طوالي عشان كده القروش كله بقى في كونتينرات، القروش كله في البيت. هذه يشيلوا قرار ده برا. انت عندك قروش في البنك، عندك مليونين، ده تشيل مليون شيل مليون، عندك مليونين ده تشيل مليونين، كله شيل مليون، كله انت هتجيب وتتاجر. ده المشكله. المشكله بتاعنا مش الكهرباء. الكهرباء عندنا في واو بتاع الجنوب انا ما اعرف معناه، وكلمنا قبل كده عن الكلام ده. شهر الجامعه ده شهر رئيسي، لما دارين نوصل الكهرباء نوصل شهر المطار، شهر الحكومه وشهر بتاع الجامعه، ده خلاص قفلنا واو. اسمعنا البتاع الجنوبي في واو ما فيها كهرباء. شكرا.
شكرا. موضوع الماليه والكهرباء على اليوم.
راديو
كويس.
ابو يوم يور عندكم من قنبه.
ابو يوم يور اتفضل طوالي.
اول حاجه انا بحيي الاخوان الجزائر الراسي باكر سرمان ابو نصب كله اي مستقلين، وبحيي ناس الجبال كلهم وكل ولايات 10. واول حاجه انا بقول مبروك لمطب. والله يا مطب بشر كان جيد الكهرباء. والله الكهرباء في الرمي هناك باقي عندهم يا واقف وما شغال وما شغال داير مراجعة تجيب. وهنا في جوبا كمان هنا دار شايفه في دار حياة كهرباء ما وصل فوق. فنتمنى نشتغل بالإخلاص لدولتك. نعم.
alright شكرا لك. نتمنى نشتغل بالإخلاص للوطن. راديو. Yes. Yes.
Urbano Kel from Wow.
Okay, اتفضل. Welcome. اوكي معلش صوتك قطع هناك، صوتك قاعد ينقطع. نقطع المكالمة وممكن برضو ترجع لنا تاني وتقدم تعليق بتاعك. احنا بعد شوية حنمشي لعناوين الأخبار، لكن نواصل لسه وفي هنا في فقرتنا بتاع ريزيدنس ريبورت هنا في الفقرة بتاع الليلة 28 جاي ل 27 دقيقة لرأس الساعة. Let's read few comments here also on our Facebook page. Arik Madid is saying good morning from Nyakuren North, from Nokamok, northeast of Warrap State. And congratulations to the right person in the right place, Honorable Athiang Ding Athian, commenting on the new appointment of the Minister of new Minister of Finance. We have Tunda Emerson is saying, watching us live from Uganda, Morobi camp. Another message from Jamie Siata, who wrote on our Facebook, good morning, iRadio, wishing you, I'm watching you live from Haibazia Jadid, Wow Town. We are fine. Together with our neighbors. And we quite also wrote there, good morning to you and to the listeners of iRadio this morning. Riaklino Mo saying good morning, Emmanuel, and I'm watching you live from Jur River County, Western Bahr al Ghazali State. There, good morning. Our morning is good here and no problem at all. People are focusing on agriculture. And then we have Olucha Johnson is saying, watching live from Jebel Teman. Then we have Aken Deng Deng is saying, good morning, Akile, and to the listeners of iRadio within and outside the country. In our residence, we are doing well. People are going on their daily lives as usual from Lologo. We have Lazar Paul is saying, good morning, Akile, watching live from Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. My regards to everyone over there in South Sudan. Biarkoi Kuya is saying, good morning to you there in the studio, and I'm watching live from Jongle State. Another message coming in from Wandoska Silva, who said, good morning to the listeners of Fire Radio, and I'm watching live from Bugema University, Kampala, Uganda. Marco W. Ater is saying, good morning from Marialbai, Awil West, Northern Bahr al Ghazal State. رسالة جاية تاني من جون سانتينو بيقول سعد الله صباحكم بكل خير لشعب جنوب السودان والوطن. تحية لك إيمانويل أكيل جوزيف أكيلي من جدل مربع 5. أمطار غزيرة وخير وفير، قليلون من الناس بتزرع وكثير الناس بتاكل، ولكن نحن الآن في جنوب السودان ربنا معنا، نزل المطر وبرد الجو. تحية لكم عبر أسير آي راديو، والشكر والتقدير موصول من أجل خدمة أداء والتميز على آي راديو ونقل المعلومات بدقة بيان الانتشار على الشاب والعالم يمر والشكر لكل الطاقم العامل في الاستوديو لآي راديو. لو بنتلاقى يوم بكرة أحلى، والسلام عليكم. لكي فريمان برضو كتب صباح الخير آي راديو وكل الإعلاميين والشعب الجنوب السوداني بمختلف القبائل بألف خير والسلام. أصبحنا بخير هنا في كندكرو. المهم جدا أطفالنا ذهبوا للمدارس للمستقبل الأفضل إن شاء الله. السلام راح يعوم في كل الولايات. Dumo Kubalo said, good morning, Emmanuel Joseph Akile, and I'm watching live from Yambio. Franco Sabit برضو كتب هنا بيقول صباح الخير ولكل المستمعين بتاع آي راديو، وهو برضو بيقول إنه أريد أن أطرق إلى موضوع مهم، وهو تنقب عن تنقيب الزحف في جبل العراق غرب مدينة جوبا. نطالب سلطات وزارة التعدين والموارد الطبيعية بالتدخل في معالجة التنقيب بطريقة بدائية واستخدام آليات حادة أثناء تنقيب هذه الإجراء خطيرة. ده إجراء بتاعت خطيرة للغاية. ده موضوع بتاع المايننج في بعض من أجزاء بتاع Central Equatorial State. Good morning, Emmanuel, and the listeners call me Hergot Mabek, watching live from Awil. My area is quite well. نمشي لفاصل ومنه حنجي نواصل.
Looking for the perfect radio partner? iRadio is your answer. Why choose iRadio? Here are the 5 compiling reasons.
Trust and reach. iRadio stands as the most trusted and popular radio station in South Sudan. Backed by recent surveys with a loyal listener base, your message will reach a wide audience effectively.
Extensive network. iRadio is not just a radio station. It's a network of interconnected stations. When you partner with iRadio, we'll broadcast your program across multiple locations such as Wow, Awil, Kwajob, Yambio, Bor, Rang, Malakal, and Balid, ensuring maximum coverage and impact.
Regional presence. iRadio footprint extends to the states of Western and Northern Bahr el Ghazal, Western and Central Equatoria, Jonglei, Upper Nile, and Warab. By collaborating with iRadio, you can connect with diverse communities and target audiences in these regions.
Community engagement. Partnering with iRadio means engaging with communities at a grassroots levels. Your message will resonate with listeners in various locations, fostering meaningful interactions and driving brand awareness.
Comprehensive coverage with stations in strategic locations like Reng, Malakal, and Baliet. iRadio offers comprehensive coverage that reaches both urban centers and remote areas. Your partnership with iRadio ensures visibility across a wide geographic area.
Don't miss out on the opportunity to amplify your message with iRadio. Partner or advertise with us today and make your voice heard across South Sudan.
You tuned in and locked on to the eye of South Sudan, and it's a brand new dawn.
And welcome back from the break. You're still listening to the Dawn program here on iRadio. Now let's move on with our program, where a visually impaired student who consistently called for the release of the delayed Senior 4 results has scored an impressive 87% and now plans to pursue journalism at university. Johnson Rech, who overcame significant challenges to achieve this result, expressed relief at the outcome. He now aspires to join either the University of Juba or Stafford University to study journalism. Rage sat his Senior 4 examinations at Bor Secondary School, a public institution in Jonglei State. He encouraged parents to enroll their children in public schools, rejecting the misconception that such schools underperform due to the negligence. Now addressing persons with disabilities, Rach urged them not to give up on education. It is through education that we can achieve our dreams, he said, emphasizing that he is living proof that disability is not inability. He also calls on families to support and encourage their disabled members to pursue education, stressing the need for inclusive learning environment. He said primary and secondary schools, as well as institutions of higher learning, must provide support and a conducive environment for people with special needs. Now, speaking by phone from Boortown yesterday, Reg began by thanking the Ministry of General Education and Instruction for finally releasing the overdue results. He also urged the ministry to ensure that such delays are not repeated for future candidates. Let's listen to him.
First of all, we will say that congratulations to the Minister of General Education for speed up the process. The reason being is, you know very well, all of us we have been learning. And you can know very well I was the one that was raising that concern before at that time about the delayment of our results. Beyond that, the reason why we have been saying that why the results have been delayed and why we have been always raising the concern is because what we are finding is not actually good for the parent and also including that other students. Because the reason being, this one will really affect the scholarship. So in case of anybody who will have that opportunity for him or her to go for scholarship, it will be really a challenge for you to apply the process or to apply for the scholarship while you didn't even know your performance. So for us, we just say yes, congratulations for the means of general education instruction for the speed up the process. Although it takes long, yes, they have did their level best. And we have to be appreciated for what they are doing.
Johnson, now the results are out. Tell us, have you managed to see your results?
Well, for my case, we have seen our results. And my result is like 87% of this what I have actually did it. And so I get my result through digital line actually. Yeah, but I'm visually impaired man. I'm a disabled person.
So how did you do the exams as a visually impaired person?
By that time, it was really challenging. Then I did something that I actually want to recognize and which I will appreciate Mama Ellen for. But there was a time when I was applied for a job for secondary, let's say for a form. So I was asked by the teachers, right, how we are going to do your exams while you're not even seeing. I told them that yes, for me I will be doing it thoroughly. So somebody will come with a paper, while we're sitting together on the desk, then you begin to ask me a question, and then from there I begin to respond. That person will be there, the person who is right for my exams while I'm holding there, answer the question. This is how we used to do. And at that time it was not even easy for me, bro, because I was even forced to hire the person who would do my exam. And I can remember that why I was saying, without those on my island, because they're the ones who contributing money while they were there in Cuba. Because there was a time I have read this content when I was asked to hire the person to do my exam. So it was really a challenge for me because mine actually doing an exam orally. Then the exam is not being designed on in a braille way. It was even really a challenge for some of us even to manage. So that was the case. So I was doing my exam orally. This is where I was doing my exam.
And now, since the results are out, what is your next step? What are your aspirations?
For me, as a person, first of all, I would like to encourage the community. Let them take all the children with disability to school. Reason being is because being a disabled actually becomes second line when you. But the moment you're not even educated, you go rely on the people, which doesn't even make good positive factor toward on your life. Reason being is, as a person with disability, first of all, I want to be a journalist. This is my expectation as a person. Because I was inspired by some people who have got that courage of being a journalist. This is one of my best careers that I wish to pursue. It got opened for me a way. And then another thing is also because of the universities. Let the universities actually consider the people with disabilities. Because at the moment, if you're going to apply for the university to be admitted there, first of all, you have a lot of challenges. One, you're visually impaired. Number one company, they will say, how will you manage to write? When you're in the school, how will you do the lesson? Because I remember when I was in secondary, it was a big challenge for me even doing that. Because sometimes they used to say, now you're only sitting in the class, you're just only there hearing, and you're not even taking any notes. And I said, how will I do it? Because we're not even having a braille application. That will never last right. So I think, Brother Emmanuel, for us, or for my case, I want to be a journalist. And which I want to appreciate my parents plus the Ministry of General Education. Because they are not even taking the courage. Because when I was in the school, when people were saying, you're not able to manage. I said, how will I not be managed? They say you're disabled. Imagine how do you even disturb yourself? What do you do with the education? I said, okay, God is the one who knows. Because nobody knows plans of God. So maybe God is the one who put him on my heart to continue with my education while people are discouraging me. But God put it in my heart that you need to continue the education journey. So this is a long way to go, bro. But I want to encourage the community. Let them take all the children with disability to school. Let them be educated rather than stay at home. Because the moment you're not being educated, the moment that you even have more stress on your mind. And the moment the stress comes, they will be resulting into what is baking. Imagine how long will you go be baking? So how long will you go to be baking? So one thing that we need to encourage, let them go to school.
Where do you want to study?
I will go to University of Dr. John Garang, but it seems I have learned that John Garang is only for the sciences. So I want to go to Juba University. And mostly one thing that I want to put in Emmanuel is Akile, let people do not manage the government school, because where I compared my senior post, I was in a government school. So people now taking government school as something for courage. They're just taking them for courage. So for discouraging, they discourage them. So rather than somebody will be go to the government school, because government school is a strong institution. The moment you complete your school, the moment you complete your primary or secondary level, automatically the government school is a strong institution that has to be respected. But now people are even taking it for discourage and whatever. So for me, we are just saying, I'm just saying yes, congratulations to the Minister of General Education. But for me, I want to go to the University of Cuba or else Istanbul University. Yeah, these are my best schools that I have chosen. That.
What is your message to the Minister of General Education for the students who will sit for 2025 secondary school examinations to ensure that their results are actually released on time so that they can continue with their education?
My message to the Minister of General Education, first of all, it will be two categories. One, the reason why you're collecting money for the application form is because you want to go on so that you go and speed up the process of the that day examination that you wish to conduct. It. This is one. Two, money are not for joking. You don't know how long does that person getting this money to come and apply for the form. So for us, we want to say that means of your education, please, you need to speed up the process. I think they should not repeat themselves, like what happened now. Because just even, other people who are still with us at that time in the Singapore, or the 2024 certificate of Singapore, some of them they haven't lost up on education. Because imagine, you're expecting that, okay, now, if I complete my Singapore, maybe I'm willing to go to university. This is what other people were actually thinking about. But now when the results are delayed, others even go that's why you have seen issues of media nowadays. Crime cuts, they are always increasing nowadays because you stay random, you're not even doing anything, you're lacking. So why, imagine you're lacking, between you say that for me, I want to go there to go and do some activity that will enable me to keep engaged. So we are just saying, then let the Ministry of General Education at least, repeat such things. If not us, let the Ministry of General Education at least come up with another idea. Whereby, when I remember very well, there was a time that I used to have an interview from BBC whereby the Ministry of General Education asking all the students, including the parents, that if the ministry require a amount of money, if the amount of money from you, please don't discourage. You need to pay that amount of money. But now, the Ministry of General Education, they at least need to increase the amount of application form. So that in case somebody can ask for budget again. Now, I don't know how come for them to rely for the budget while other people they are paying. That's why this is one of the questions that we need to have at that time, where does that money we are paying for the school fees or for the form, where does that money go? And which we are expecting that money, that is the only way for examination result will be released with it. But now we even wonder, so our results are delaying, we are conducting our exams, but our results are delaying, but we're not even hearing anything from them. So this is one thing that we want to ask in the government, specifically the ministry, let them speed the process, the process of the next examination or next candidate. Because at the moment we are saying if that is going to happen in time again, people will even use up on the examination, let me say examination council. So nobody will even accept it to take his or child to the school. When he is a candidate or he or she is a candidate, nobody will even be working on this process. So this is one thing that we want to say here. We want to support the ministry. Let the ministry speed up the process. So another thing that I also want to make a appeal to the Ministry of General Education, to Emmanuel, which actually for me I would be just like Akile. This is a different thing. You know very well Emmanuel, I'm an artist. I'm having some songs that I used to produce in the studio. As you see, that time I record my songs, I stayed like for almost 5 to 6 months in the studio. To me, I don't have a money to bring this songs out. The songs that require like 500 FSC. You know, so I was going to have coloring with the producer yesterday, but I don't know even how to reach somebody who is able to assist me on that.
Right.
So I'm here by asking you, which tablet and support me on that.
What's your message also to people with disabilities who at some point or sometimes give up in life, and especially regarding education? What would you tell them a word of encouragement for them to enroll in schools, and also for those who are in school not to give up on their dreams, to continue pursuing their dreams through education?
Like for my music, for example, my career, I'm advocacy. I used to advocate for the right of people with disabilities. There's a song called Disability is Not an Ability. The reason why I'm composing this song is because I want to encourage people with disabilities who are in schooling, let them continue with their education journey. Another thing is also for any person with disability who is just there at home, who have not been enrolled in the school, let them enroll their children in the school. You know, the people that I say on my song that how long would you try for your child to continue to rely on you? So next, there will be a time where you become old person, and which will also be not having an ability for you to do something for your child, because you're the one supporting him for that time. When you take one thing that you or she sleep, you're the one providing for him or her. But imagine if you're taking him to school or her. So that person will become a second line for his or her stuff. He will go and get a job. That person will go to ask for his or her stuff. And then that person will be spending his or her life through education journey or through the education journey that you have taken. So for us, people with disabilities do not take courage. Disability is not an ability. Some people do not know the pronunciation or the purpose of that of the meaning of that program. The meaning of that program is because disability is not an ability. You will do something for oneself, not rather than relying on the people. So like for us now, imagine I'm disabled but I'm an artist. So how does that idea come to my mind? It is because I was encouraged by that purpose. Disability is not an ability, it's because you want to be across the line. So Emmanuel, just as Akile, you want to try my radio. Let the radio also bring a program for people with disabilities to talk about such things like enrolling of the children in the school. So we want to say that disability person, if you're in school, continue with your education journey. If you're not in school, go to the school, you enroll for the school. In the means, to give us a platform that inclusive education to be encouraged by all of us, including people with disability and also the people without disability. So please, you need to make sure that people with disability are educated. Another thing also, let them to be employed. Let them to be employed. Because the moment you're completed in school, you need to be employed. So that it cannot be so that it cannot be a relaxing person. When you're employed, there is a time you get money for money basis. You become self-reliant on yourself rather than even depending for the people. So this one thing that we want to encourage them, that they get children with disabilities in school. Let's also the parents play a crucial role in order for the children to continue with their education journey.
ده كان هناك جونسون ريش اللي هو كفيف وضعيف البصر، جاب 87% في نتائج الامتحانات بتاع المرحلة الثانوية، وده طبعا في النتائج اللي كان طلع في الأسبوع ده. وفي حديثه مؤخرا هناك نوريت انه اي راديو دائما بيقوم بدور بتاعه عشان يقدر يغطي او يعمل تغطية خاصة للاخبار والتقارير عن الناس اللي هم ذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة. هناك هو برضو بيتكلم عن انه تأخير بتاع الامتحانات ده ما يحصل تاني للناس الجايين في الامتحانات بتاع المرحلة الجاي. وكمان برضو هو يتكلم عن شكر بتاعه لوزارة التعليم العام عن استخراج بتاع الشهادة بتاع أو نتائج بتاع مرحلة الثانوية. هو بيتمنى إنه ينضم لجامعة جوبا أو جامعة ستافورد عشان يقرأ الإعلام ودار يكون صحفي في مجال بتاعه. بناشد الأسر والأولياء الأمور إنه هم يدعموا العيال بتاعهم خاصة ذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة إن هم يمشوا للمدارس. ده بيجيبنا لنهاية الفقرة، نمشي لفواصل ومنه الأخبار وبعد ذاك حنرجع تاني.
Attention, attention. The malaria